India-US myth and reality. Look, I mean, I also reflected, in fact, to me, when I think about Air Commodore Jagjeet Singh, as I said, a lot of it goes back to the US relationship, because that's where we really got to work with each other very closely. But the fact is, with the US, I think it's an interesting question to ask, because at various points of time, there were, you could say, windows, there were opportunities. There was probably in the early 40s, 50s. Then there was after 1962. Then I have a bit of a question mark about it, you can say, in that Rajiv Gandhi era, but I think structurally we were too close to the Soviets for that really to work. I think we had to make, in fact, I would give more credit to Narasimha Rao as a person who in a way, freed up our system there more. And I think subsequently every government has built up on it. At least that's one policy which has not been inconsistent or partisan, actually, at least where the actual policy is concerned, whatever the public debate on it is. But the bottom line, and that's why I said, eventually we have to be very conscious of the context. Why is it that it's working, say, in 2024, when it didn't work so well, 25 years ago, 50 years ago, 75 years ago? Because I think the world has also changed. The world has changed, American interests have changed, the global competition has changed. Our value in the world is different for the world, but for the United States as well. America's utility for us is also very different. I mean, that also is not a point to be forgotten. So a large part of, when you say grand strategy, is actually to continuously, in today's parlance, keep pressing the refresh button. Because the moment we are 3 years, 5 years out of date, we are actually not on the right course. That we are pursuing something which is outdated, which is probably not going to happen because of that. So, to me, the US relationship, more than any other relationship, is a testimony to the changing world. And, when I read sometimes at the doomsday predictions on Indian foreign policy, which is the democratic right of everybody in a free country to do, I feel that often the pessimistic scenarios happen because they are behind the curve. They are not actually understanding today where the relationship is. That we have bumps. I'm not saying we don't. We have issues. We have divergences. But we are consistently beating market expectations because the market is consistently behind us where this relationship is concerned. Not now, for the last 25 years.